Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Laiba, and today we are going to learn a very common English word that native speakers use almost every day. And that word is basically.
Now, let's move to the video. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more English learning content.
You may hear this word in movies, YouTube videos, interviews, podcasts, or daily conversations. Native English speakers use it again and again because it makes speaking sound natural, smooth, and easy. But many English learners do not fully understand how to use this word correctly. Sometimes they use it too much, and sometimes they avoid using it because they feel confused. So don't worry. In today's episode, I will explain everything in a very simple and easy way. Today, we will learn what basically means, how to pronounce it correctly, how native speakers use it, where to use it in sentences, common mistakes learners make, and real conversation examples for practice. This episode is perfect for beginners and intermediate English learners because I will use simple words and simple sentences. By the end of this podcast, you will feel more confident using basically in your daily English conversations. So relax, listen carefully, and try to repeat the examples with me. And now, let's start learning today's topic. How to use basically in English. Now let's understand the meaning of the word basically. Basically is a very common English word. Native speakers use it when they want to explain something in a simple way. The word basically can mean, in simple words, the main idea is almost simply speaking. Let's make it easier. Imagine your friend asks you a long question, but you want to give a short and simple answer. You can use basically. For example, basically, I was too tired to go outside. This means, in simple words, I was very tired. Here's another example. Basically, English becomes easy with practice. This means, the main idea is that practice makes English easy. Now listen to this example. So basically, we missed the train because we woke up late. Here, the speaker is explaining the final result in a simple way. Native speakers love using basically because it helps them explain ideas quickly and naturally. Now let's compare two sentences. Without basically, I did not go to the party because I was busy with work and family problems. With basically, I was too busy to go to the party. Can you hear the difference? The second sentence sounds shorter, smoother, and more natural. Now here is one more important thing. Sometimes basically also means almost. Example, this phone is basically new. This means the phone is almost new. Very simple, right? So remember, people use basically when they want to simplify information or explain the main idea quickly. And that is why this small word is so powerful in English conversation. Now let's understand the meaning of the word basically. Basically is a very common English word. Native speakers use it when they want to explain something in a simple way. The word basically can mean, in simple words, the main idea is almost simply speaking. Let's make it easier. Imagine your friend asks you a long question, but you want to give a short and simple answer. You can use basically. For example, basically, I was too tired to go outside. This means, in simple words, I was very tired. Here's another example. Basically, English becomes easy with practice. This means, the main idea is that practice makes English easy. Now listen to this example. So basically, we missed the train because we woke up late. Here, the speaker is explaining the final result in a simple way. Native speakers love using basically because it helps them explain ideas quickly and naturally. Now let's compare two sentences. Without basically, I did not go to the party because I was busy with work and family problems. With basically, I was too busy to go to the party. Can you hear the difference? The second sentence sounds shorter, smoother, and more natural. Now, here is one more important thing. Sometimes basically also means almost. Example, this phone is basically new. This means the phone is almost new. Very simple, right? So remember, people use basically when they want to simplify information or explain the main idea quickly. And that is why this small word is so powerful in English conversation. Now let's learn how to pronounce the word basically correctly. Many English learners understand the meaning of this word, but they feel shy when saying it because the pronunciation looks difficult. But don't worry, it is actually very easy. The word is basically. Let's break it into small parts. Ba, si, cal, lie. Now repeat slowly after me. Ba, si, cal, lie. Great. Now let's say it a little faster. Basically. Again, basically. Native speakers usually say it very smoothly and quickly in conversation. Sometimes it sounds like, basically. That is completely normal in fast English. Now listen to these example sentences and try to repeat them. Basically, I need more practice. Pause and repeat. Basically, we are learning simple English. Pause and repeat. So basically, the movie was boring. Pause and repeat. Very good. Here's a small tip for you. Do not speak too fast in the beginning. First, focus on clear pronunciation. Slow and clear English sounds much better than very fast English with mistakes. You can also practice in front of a mirror or record your voice on your phone. This will help your pronunciation improve faster. And remember, confidence is more important than perfection. Now that you know the meaning and pronunciation of basically, let's move to the next section and learn why native speakers use this word so much in daily conversation. Now let's talk about something very important. Why do native English speakers use the word basically so much? If you watch English movies, podcasts, interviews, or YouTube videos, you will hear this word again and again. That is because basically makes English sound more natural, relaxed, and fluent. Native speakers often use it for 4 main reasons. First reason, to explain something simply. Sometimes people talk about difficult or long ideas, so they use basically to make the idea short and easy. For example, basically this app helps people learn English. The speaker is giving the main idea in a simple way. Another example, basically I forgot about the meeting. Simple and clear. Second reason, to summarize information. Native speakers also use basically when they want to give the final result of a story or situation. For example, so basically we got lost on the way home. This means that is the final situation. Here's another example. Basically, the project was not successful. Again, the speaker is giving the short final idea. Third reason, to sound more natural. In real conversation, native speakers do not always speak like books or grammar lessons. They use natural speaking words like basically, actually, literally, honestly. These words make conversations sound smooth and human. For example, basically, I just want some rest today. This sounds more natural than I only want rest today. Fourth reason, to gain time. While speaking, sometimes people use basically while thinking about what to say next. It gives the speaker a small moment to organize ideas. For example, basically, I think we should try again. This sounds calm and natural in conversation. So remember, native speakers use basically because it helps them explain ideas simply, summarize information, sound fluent, and speak more naturally. That is why the small word is very powerful in everyday English conversation. Now let's practice basically in real daily conversations. This is the most important part because practice makes your English strong and natural. I will give you simple conversations. Try to listen carefully and repeat after me. Conversation on 1. School talk. A. How was your exam? B. Basically, it was easy but a little long. A. Did you study everything? B. Basically, I studied most of it, but not all. Conversation 2. Friends, talka. What did you do yesterday? B. Basically, I stayed at home and watched videos. A. Did you go outside? B. No, basically, I was too tired. Conversation 3. Problem situation. A. Why is your phone not working? B. Basically, the battery is damaged. A. Can you fix it? B. Basically, I need to go to the shop. Conversation 4. Simple explanation. A. What is your plan today? B. Basically, I will study English and relax. A. That sounds good. B. Yes, basically, I just want a quiet day. Practice tip. Now you should try to make your own sentences. Start with, basically, today, basically, my plan is, speak them out loud. Don't just read, practice speaking. Final advice. The more you use basically in daily life, the more natural it will become. Even 5 minutes of daily practice can improve your speaking speed and confidence. Now let's move to the final part where we will do a quick speaking challenge and closing. Now it's time for a quick speaking challenge. This is your practice time. Don't just listen. Try to speak out loud. I will give you simple sentence starters. You have to complete them in your own English. Challenge 1. Basically, I like blank because blank. Example, basically, I like English because it is useful. Now you try challenge 2. Basically, today, I am going to blank. Example, basically, today, I am going to study and relax. Now you try challenge 3. Basically, my favorite thing is blank. Example, basically, my favorite thing is watching videos. Now you try challenge 4. Basically, I don't like blank because blank. Example, basically, I don't like noise because it disturbs me. Now you try. Important tip. Don't worry about grammar mistakes. Just try to speak freely and clearly. The goal is confidence, not perfection. Even if you speak slowly, it is still very good practice. Final motivation for this part. If you practice speaking like this every day, your English will improve very fast. Small daily practice equals big improvement over time. Now let's move to the final closing part of the podcast. Now we are at the end of today's podcast. Today we learned a very useful English word, basically. We started from the meaning, then pronunciation, then usage in sentences, and finally real conversation practice. Now you should remember one simple thing. Basically helps you speak English in a simple, clear, and natural way. But don't try to use it in every sentence. Use it only when you want to explain the main idea or make something simple. Final advice for you. If you really want to improve your English speaking, practice a little every day. Listen to native speakers, repeat sentences out loud. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Slow practice is better than no practice. From host Liba. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I hope now you feel more confident using the word basically in your daily English. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and your English will improve step by step. Goodbye. This is Liba, signing off. See you in the next episode. Bye.